Hello, everybody. This is Odd Job Entertainment, bringing you another stream, and we're going to be covering Drake DefenseCon today. So I'm pretty excited. I'm just getting the game loaded up right now. Hello, everybody. This is Odd Job Entertainment. It sounds like we can actually hear my audio, so that's good. Error: YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. Well, experience buffering. It said that yesterday, but didn't actually have any issues. So I'm going to ignore that. So we'll be spawning in on Lorville because I did kind of rage quit last night. In my defense, though, we had issues with the stream. The stream wasn't working, and the stream actually got killed, and that kind of made me lose all my viewers, which really sucked. That's why I've got the camera on today. I'm hoping that if for whatever reason it doesn't detect game video, it'll keep the stream up. I don't want it to just close. Anyways, that's why camera's there. So we had that, and then I did legitimately finish the goals that I had set forth, and I just realized I didn't have my mic in front of me, so I've got that fixed now. But today is Drake DefenseCon Day. So there is lots of stuff to check out. And we're going to be doing some things later today that will require the Pembroke armor. So I'm actually going to put that on. So we're going to be walking around like the Michelin Man today. Looking like a stack of marshmallows. Okay, you know what? Actually, no. Not doing that helmet. I just can't handle that visibility deficit. Let's see, we'll also need... Okay, we might need to rearm later. We'll just put some basic stuff on for now, and I'll plan on putting some proper kit on when we get to that. Cross that bridge when we get there. And that should be... and... that should make it so I can put on a backpack. Here we go. That way I can pick up some food and be taken care of. I wish there was a way to kind of... what's the word I'm looking for? I wish there was a way to claim your ship from the hab room. You know, because I could send in a claim, and then it would be ready to go by the time I got there. So if CIG is watching, just give us a little Mobiglass app that lets us do that. That'd be pretty cool. And this is probably as good a time as any, since the event is ending after today. This is probably as good a time as any to get the Carrack brought over there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring the Carrack over.
Welcome to Metro Center.
That way, all my gear will be over there for when the Siege at Orison starts. I can just use the Carrack as a locker for myself and my orc mates. So we'll try and do some shenanigans in the Scorpius later, but we're going to use that Carrack first.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
To work out some better padding for these headphones. The padding it comes with by default is kind of terrible and doesn't really work for when you're trying to wear these for a long time. So I actually made this custom pad myself, stitched this together, and it helps a lot, but it's not perfect. I think I should probably use some stiffer foam, maybe.
On train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
I think some stiffer foam might help spread the weight out better, because the stuff that it has in it right now is pretty soft. But the other trick is like, it does actually kind of raise it off my head a little bit, and then the it's not actually quite centered on my ears like it ought to be.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Definitely some first world problems there, but my headphones don't fit right.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 5. Where is everything? Oh, it's at Everest right now. Okay. We already checked out the Bengal flyby in a previous stream. So go ahead and check out, I think it's the first day we did the stream for Invictus Week. I think that's the one you'd want to check out. Let me out. There we go. Alright, gate's already open. It's kind of weird. Let me, let's double check. Alright, yes! Got all our cool stuff here. Yeah, those are the expensive armors. Paid real monies for those. Actually, let me get this pulled up while I'm down here. Hold the phone. Well, I guess it's not letting me close that ramp. I guess it'll close when I do a quantum jump. So, the amazing transforming chair. There you go. Got my joysticks right where I want them.
All systems online.
You are clear to launch.
I really like that, gotta go as a pirate, there is no other way. I've got some pirate gear in the ship. I can do that. That's probably a good point. Drake is definitely one of those ships that, or one of those companies that tends to sell to unscrupulous individuals. What did you think of the little transforming chair action you saw there? That's pretty snazzy, huh?
Thank you, and please visit again.
Landing gear raised.
I think I was going to say something, but now I've totally lost my train of thought. I was probably just talking about the chair. If you haven't seen that video, you should totally check it out, because this is, I think, the best way to have joysticks mounted to a chair. I don't have to pick and choose between playing Star Citizen super well or playing other games. I can always just push my sticks out of the way when I want to do something else. Okay, so I know the Invictus fleet is up there, but we're gonna hop straight to Crusader. I'll probably change into pirate gear once we get to Crusader, because I've got more kit on this ship. And I should be able to quantum jump at this point, right? You see that? That's Evers Harbor up in the distance. So, I mean, if you wanted to in this game, and this is one of the really cool things, you could actually just fly up there. It would take you a bit longer, and it might not be as fun, but that you can totally do that. It's, I mean, I think there was a meme about it for, I know for sure Halo Infinite, and I think there was something about that with Skyrim as well. Or the, yeah, see, there we go. Now we got the ramp going up. I don't know why it wasn't going up before, or why I couldn't access that panel. I hope that doesn't spell any bad news for other things. But yeah, when Halo Infinite's trailer first dropped, you know, they're saying, that mountain, you can go there. And then it turns out you couldn't go to that mountain. And mountain, oh my gosh, there's my Utah accent coming out right there. Mountain. Just caught myself live. I always tell people that, no, I'm really good. I say my T's, and just outed myself. What was I saying? Yeah, that mountain over there, you can go there, and then it turns out that you can't go to that mountain. And I think there was something else like that with the Oblivion 6 Redfall game that has yet to come out, or something like that. But that's not the case in Star Citizen. If you see something, you can go there, for the most part. Unless the thing that you see is trying to walk across that strut that goes to the expo center. You can't walk there. You can't drive there. That strut will kill you. See, I should be able to get out of my seat and have the ship keep going. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'll change over my kit now. Let's see. We'll go with the Chunky Boy today. Wasn't I wearing a backpack before? So this is actually a pretty nice armor set because it is medium, which means you can wear bigger backpacks. See, there's the... Oh, I did click off the chest piece, huh? So being that it's medium, it gives you pretty good protection, but it doesn't slow you down so much. And I actually did like the look of the Aero armor, but that obnoxious yellow wasn't very good. Thankfully, this one is a much better color. Yeah, we'll put it in the backpack. What weapons do I have? This ship. Okay, it looks like we're going gallant because that's what I have ammo for. Well, yeah. Did you know that you can do this? You can just double click and send things to your inventory. You do now because you're watching greatest streamer on YouTube. Let's see, let's grab one of those. Get a bunch of those. Two of those. Like you can, okay. This one, I think, okay, yeah, it already has a tractor beam in it. But you can also double click the little modules and send them to even subslots like that. So I think that is pretty nice. Definitely makes it a lot faster to go through things. Okay, we're about halfway there. Making pretty good time. At some point, I probably ought to upgrade the quantum drive on this Carrack. I've held off on doing it because, you know, how many times do I go across the system in this thing? But, not having a super powerful quantum drive becomes its own kind of limitation where it's like, well, I don't really want to bring it across the system. And, okay. We've lost the visual effect of quantum. So the skybox right now kind of looks like one of those old school 3D movies with the blue and red glasses. We are still heading toward Crusader, so I think we're okay. I think it's just a visual thing. We're 10 million kilometers out. Huh. You never actually notice this when you're in quantum, but is that little dot in the middle, is that Crusader? No way that's Crusader, right? Can't tell if it's getting bigger or not. Probably just a star, and it's Probably just wiggling as a result of the quantum travel. But in theory, we should be able to actually see the Planet Crusader pop up as we get closer to it. How are we? 5. Oh, see, there we go. That's definitely getting bigger now. So, pretty rare bug. I've never actually seen quantum travel do this, where it just cuts out the animation. I think I blinked and I missed if that popped in or if it was there the whole time. It had to have popped in because it is suddenly just like bigger. And as you get closer to large objects like this, the growth rate will appear exponential to some degree, because you start off, you're so far away that the angle of your vision that it takes up is pretty small, and it has to travel a large distance closer to you before that angle will change appreciably. But when you get closer, like right now, it seems like it's growing super fast, even though we're actually approaching it at the slowest speed in this part of the journey. That's because we're getting close to it so that the angle of our vision that it takes up is increasing exponentially. You know, a little bit of concept for you today. All right, where's Orison? There she is. So, if you're just tuning in, why are we flying a Carrack through Crusader's atmosphere? Well, it's because Siege at Orison is going to be starting soon, and I want to have the Carrack here so that we can use it as a locker for the org, and people can store their kit on it, and then they'll be able to access it later. Or really, probably the safest thing would be they transfer what they want stored to me, and then I can store it for them if they want it on the Carrack. But I already have lots of goodies on the ship already that will be useful to people that I can just give out, and so I want to have access to that for the event. So by bringing it to Orison, all I have to do is like spawn it into the hangar, go pick up what I need, and then hand it off to whoever needs it, and then store the ship again. So we are actually trying to go to that little spider web of struts there. It's actually a player beacon. Is that a combat assistance one? If it's a combat assistance beacon from a player, you can pretty much be assured that that's was probably a medical rescue. I probably just read it wrong. But combat assistance from a player, you can pretty much bet that's a trap. So going down through the atmosphere of Crusader, the Carrack doesn't actually do too bad. I mean, it's a big, heavy ship, and we're basically just trying to free fall as fast as we can at the moment. If CAG yesterday or tomorrow released a ship that could just cut through atmospheres super quick, I'm sure they'd get lots of people to buy it just so that they can go to Crusader more often. And I wonder how... Let's see. I'm gonna ask Siri to do the conversion for me. Hey Siri, what's 300 meters per second in miles per hour? 671 miles per hour. Okay. That's not bad. I think that puts us at just under the speed of sound. Hey Siri, what's the speed of sound? .331 meters per second. So yeah, we're just under supersonic. Probably stop looking at my phone and pay attention to the screen. We're getting pretty close now. Welcome to the stream. If you're just checking in, we are going to go check out Defense Con. It's Drake Day for Invictus Week. I'm bringing the Carrack here because this is the org party bus, and I want to have the supplies that I've stored on it available for the org when the Siege of Orison event starts.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, now this is the tricky part. Keep the ship going down. But big ships like this are heavy. This is bad timing. Hold on. I gotta... course. Okay, so how to land big ships 101. You can do it in first person if you're a masochist. You want to make sure that your angle is right at 0. That makes it so that you can use this vertical view to know exactly where you're at. And you want to get yourself centered over top of the hole. That's the trickiest part. Oh my gosh. Oh man, really made a mess of things now. Okay, we're on the ground though. Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. Subdeck. Okay, good. We do get the prompt this time. That would be pretty bad if we didn't. The ship is still on. I never turn my ships off when I land. I've had experiences where like you turn it off and then it starts to float away while you're landed. I don't want to deal with that, so I just leave them on. Doesn't hurt anything. Probably makes these hangars pretty hot.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Store it.
Sick of settling for the same old ship? Looking to expand your fleet without emptying your bank account? Ready to take your trip to the next level?
Let's get this guy coming over here.
Ready to rent with Vantage. With dozens of vehicle options and a
insurance
wide
claim
range of
has been
sizes
sent.
and models, Vantage Rentals is a new way to look at flying.
Got our space whales.
Ready to reset your expectations.
What? Defense con? I would think you would be showing something. Maybe not. Defense con's a lot easier to get to since it's just over here. How does Orison stay in the clouds?
To achieve the perfect level of atmospheric comfort, the vibrant city of Orison carefully maintains its precise orbital height above the gas giant Crusader through controlled firing of the Seraph-class thrusters situated below each platform. Precisely timed to prevent shearing and destabilization of the connected network of struts, each thruster is activated for a short burst, allowing Orison to stay firmly in place. Crusader locals often describe the gentle vibrations that accompany the periodic adjustments as Orison's free massage. Be sure to hold on and enjoy.
Hold on. Come on. For a luxury place, that would get annoying, wouldn't it? Like every Every once in a while, you just feel the entire ground that you live on just vibrating because of a thruster firing. Okay, fingers crossed. Elevator's gonna work. All right, here we go. First try. This is great.
Well, Defense Con's a great opportunity to take a look at the real ships that are out there every day.
Okay. So Drake is, they sell to everybody. They don't have any qualms about selling to pirates, to criminals. And their ships are kind of like a Dodge Viper. If you've driven a Dodge Viper, this will make sense to you. But when you drive a Viper, it feels like it's trying to kill you. Dodge Vipers are notorious for being pretty dangerous. And Drake kind of embodies that. Like, you have a lot of exposed industrial elements, exposed hardware, very little accommodations for any kind of safety.
Whether you need to haul cargo across the verse or protect your homestead from outlaw packs, Drake's got your back.
Check out this one first. This is the Caterpillar. This is their... Currently it's their largest cargo vessel. This one is like the Starfarer that we checked out yesterday. This one has kind of a clunky loadout, in part due to the fact that it was one of the first ships to come out. CIG has learned a lot over the years on how to do better layouts. This Caterpillar that we're in is too old to have that yet, so it'll probably be due for a rework at some point in the future. Here we've got the power plant, nice big one. I mean, this is a good example. I mean, this is really just a circular path. No real reason for that. Okay. Over here you've got the... So this actually connects to that room we were just in before. And then you come up here to the center hallway. Over here you've got some kind of admin console. Tractor beam. So I don't think this is functional yet, but at some point in the future it should be. Then over here you've got the bridge. You've got a ladder. This is very similar to the ladder we used to get up from the other spot. Pilot, co-pilot. There we go. The tricky thing when you're flying a Caterpillar is you've got this really long nose, and you've got to like point it in the right direction to get to where you're going. It can be kind of tricky. But it is a fun ship. 2 support seats here. And then over here you've got your EVA access. And... oh, no. I want to stay up here. And so these are the cargo modules. Each one opens up on the side, which is really cool. It opens up a lot of gameplay possibilities for like putting vehicles in here. The only challenging part of that is the cargo doors don't touch the ground. You're gonna have to figure out a way to get the vehicles up here. But you could totally do like imagine like a pirate ship with a bunch of tonks shooting out the side. I mean, how cool would that? Okay, what you doing? OBS. Okay, we're back. Caught it in time, so we didn't lose connection. I don't know, maybe my internet isn't the greatest for streaming. Maybe I should look into that. Okay, so let's work our way towards the back again. So, got turret access. And then we've actually got a turret towards the front of the ship. I'll show that from the outside. YouTube is okay. Stream is working as well as can be expected, I think. Probably need to look at upgrading my internet, but OBS is at least still transmitting. Okay, so we will save the Vulture for last. That's kind of the newest baby for Drake. Let's check out this one first. This is the Drake Mule.
Welcome to DefenseCon. While we at Drake
So this is a ground vehicle that can carry 2 SCU boxes. It's probably not the most exciting thing, but it's a very necessary thing.
Whether you need to haul cargo across the verse or protect your homestead from outlaw packs.
And then we've got the Cutlass Black, right? Yeah. This is kind of the standard Cutlass, if you will. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've actually flown one of these. So it actually does have button for the ramp now. So if I remember right, this is 66 SCU of cargo. Similar to a Freelancer. That's kind of its main competition. Got weapon storage over here. Turret access there. 2 beds. And pilot, co-pilot, and the seats are actually kind of cool. Let's see, it did actually pop up. Okay. Interpilot seat. Whenever you get in these, it raises you up into the view of the cockpit glass. So you actually do get a pretty good field of view. Lots of screens. And I think the default view, you know, what it centers to, could be adjusted a little bit for my liking. You know, maybe move those screens a little lower down so that you don't see the mechanical bits below it. These doors on the side also open up. If you wanted to use this as like a... do they not open up today? Oh, okay. Just... So if you wanted to use this as like a Republic dropship, you know, and circle back around, we gotta go get Padme, you know, you can totally do that scene here.
And moving the gears of this empire.
This is the steel? Yes. So as far as I know, there's nothing really different between this and the Cutlass Black, except that with this one, it basically has... Oh, you've got turrets. Okay, that is new. Okay. Alright, never mind. I stand entirely corrected. This one's armed for bear. This is actually pretty cool. So... Okay, yeah, you're not going to be able to latch onto any of these. So lots of jump seats in the middle, it looks like. then if we open this, we've got 2 turrets. That is sick. Can you change these out for different guns, I wonder? That would be... Because I would set it to, like, laser weapons so that I never run out of ammo. Probably sound like a broken record in regards to ammo at this point, but I really don't like running out. What's that? That's really cool.
From Van Duel incursions, Drake is continuing to provide security at home.
Okay, we've got the Drake Herald,
Line of ships. Whether you need to hold
which is basically a massive engine with a cockpit in the front. I mean, look at this thing. Huge. This one is meant for just pure straight line speed, and because it's a data running ship. So you can definitely tell the inside here is built with that in mind. Like, it's got all these servers on the side, sport seat there. Some very meager accommodations, but this is meant to get data to and from locations as quickly as you can. So it really doesn't need to do anything else besides that. It's not going to be a dogfighter, though that won't stop anyone from trying. Just wants to get to and fro as quickly as possible. This looks like a size 3? Size 3 GAT?
pops up on your scanner and they don't look friendly. Sure, you could try to call local law or the Navy.
Okay, we've got the Buccaneer over here. This is your Drake dogfighter. It's not a meta ship by any means, and you know, personally it is kind of ugly, but that's kind of the point also. It's unabashedly brutal in its architecture. And you've got a size 4 GAT. I think Yellow Jackets are size 1s and Panthers are size 2 or 3. Not sure. A pretty good cockpit layout. It's got these big ol' engines. I do like the rear landing gear. You can see them splayed out right now, but when they retract the 2 arms, these things, they fold in and then they go up. So there's this big cavity there for that, and that access panel possibly functions, but the rent UI is going to be causing some issues.
Drake's versatile combat-tested ships, and it'll be the Outlaws that'll holler and fill them.
So here's the Cutlass Blue. This is for the Popo, the police, space cops. So you've got prisoner transport pods in this. It's pretty reminiscent of what we have in The Mandalorian now. Though I think these were definitely in place before Mandalorian came out. But it probably takes a lot of inspiration from Han Solo being frozen in carbonite. There's not a lot of living space there. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 2 rows, 6, 12 pods in total. It's a pretty busy day giving out traffic tickets. We got 12 people. Alright, we're back.
Stock up on one of Drake's versatile combat-tested ships, and it'll be the Outlaws that'll holler in for the law.
Okay, so now we've got the Cutlass Red. This is a great kind of lower tier mercenary work ship because this one has a medical bed. It won't be able to fix everything, but it can fix some of the lower tier injuries, and it can get you back up and running. This won't let you respawn from it. It'll take care of your tier 3 injuries. I think that's the limitation. But given that it's usually you either get a tier 3 injury or you die, you know, this cuts down your trips to station by half. And then this is actually a toilet, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. There you go. You can shower while you take a dump. Someone's gonna want to. Okay, we're saving the Vulture for last. So I see that there is this other room over here. I'm gonna go check that out first. Do they have rental terminals right here? See, this is what we needed on the other expo days. Unless I just totally missed it. Ah, yes. The humble dragonfly. This thing's a lot of fun. It's a hover bike with 2 size 1s on it. It comes default with some scatterguns. Pretty limited in use, but I mean, it's not like you're really supposed to be doing air-to-air combat in a Dragonfly. It's a very fun hover bike nonetheless, and you can actually see got some components there. Let's go from right to left. Okay, so this is the Kraken, right? Yes. I'm very excited for when this one comes out. This is a dedicated carrier from Drake. But it's different from a lot of, sci-fi space carriers in that this actually has pads that you land on, as opposed. So this is literally like you take a carrier from today, strap some engines to it, and turn it into a spaceship. And that's a very exciting prospect in my mind. I'm so excited for when that comes out. Got the Dragonfly again. And then this is the Corsair. Yes. So medium cargo, deep space exploration focused ship. I really like it. It's got the 3 wings that you see. It's been in concept for it's been under development for far too long. People really want to see this one in the verse. Get that one out, CIG, and people will be really happy. So there's those ones. Now let's go check out that Vulture.
DefenseCon's a great opportunity to take a look at the real ships that are out there every day, defending your freedom and moving the gears of this empire.
Okay, so Drake Vulture, this is your kind of smaller tier salvage ship. Given that we have the Reclaimer in game, though it's very non-functional. Let's see, we want to give a proper view of this. Raise that camera up. Down a little bit.
Welcome to DefenseCon.
So because the Reclaimer is in game already, that kind of by default makes this the small salvage ship.
While they're protecting our borders from Vandal incursions, Drake is continuing to provide security at home with our affordable and reliable line of ships. Whether you need to haul cargo across the Verse or protect your homestead from outlaw packs, Drake's got your back.
But I really like the aesthetic of this. It definitely looks like a modern day Caterpillar with engines strapped to it. So I like that it takes those kinds of design cues. It looks like a construction vehicle, or in this case, a deconstruction vehicle that would feasibly be designed by humans living today.
Some ship pops up on your scanner and they don't look friendly. Sure.
So
You could try to
got
call
a
local
bed.
law or the Navy. But who are you kidding? You'll be blown up
Try to
and
get out of
picked
this guy's
clean
way.
long before they show up. Stock up on one of Drake's versatile combat-tested ships, and it'll be
Oh,
the
it's just that.
outlaws
Okay.
that'll holler and
So
fill.
component access. So is that 2 power plants? 2 power plants, 2 coolers. And I really like this cockpit design. I mean, it's like you're sitting in a tractor. You're surrounded by the glass on all sides.
Take a look at the real ships that are out there every day.
Really nice
Defending
field
your
of view.
freedom and moving the gears of
Very
this
open.
empire.
And you've got perfect view of what you're working on, which is exactly what you want. And is this gonna spit me out the side? In fact, it did. Cool. That is what I wanted. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's a door there. That the...
We've all been there. Some ship pops up on your scanner and they don't look friendly. Sure, you could try to call local law or the Navy. But who are you kidding? You'll be blown up and picked clean long before they show up. Stock
Okay.
up on one of Drake's versatile combat-tested ships, and it'll be the outlaws that'll holler and fool.
Alright, so there we go. That's Drake Defense Con. We'll be back streaming later tonight once we got more org mates online. We'll be getting into some group shenanigans, I'm sure. And yeah, so be sure and check in for when that happens.
Welcome to Defense.
But I hope you enjoyed this coverage. If you have any questions, comments, likes, go ahead and leave them. In fact, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. And until next time, this is Odd Job Entertainment, signing off.